the service department from Bob in sales. Here's Joe Jackson.
Something gone wrong around. You better not play with love till you know what you do.
Me and you never know what you got. And Joe Jackson before that. We have a Capital Helpline special day today because we got a lot of calls from people who work at home. Some of them machine clothes, others pack goods, things like that. A lot of ladies also ring up asking how to get that sort of work to do at home. So, if you'd like to know about how to go about it, also some of the problems involved, we have Lynn Hood, who's from the London Homeworking Campaign, answering the Capital Helpline phones today. She's been here since about 11 o'clock this morning and will be here until 6. All calls are in confidence, so if you'd like to know anything at all about working at home, possibilities, problems, etc., all calls in confidence. Lynn Hood from the London Homeworking Campaign on the helpline phones until 6 this evening. The number 388-7575.
The Journey Shrinker. Intercity 125, cruising at 125 miles an hour, shrinking the time of your journey dramatically. Now there are 125s direct to Scotland. Now only 4 hours, 37 minutes from King's Cross to Edinburgh. There are 125s straight through to Dundee and Aberdeen, 125s to Newcastle, York, Leeds, and from Paddington to Bristol and South Wales. The network is spreading.
Have a good trip by train.
Barbra Streisand and Ryan O'Neal are at it again, and this time they're headed for the main event. When it comes to keeping comedy romantic, a good fight never hurts.
What are you talking about?
A wedding.
Whose?
Yours.
What, are you asking me to get married?
Yes.
Why, are you pregnant?
Barbra Streisand and Ryan O'Neal are the main event. Showing in the West End now. Certificate AA. See press for details.
Underwood, feeling good.
Hey, Kathy, remember that terrific Revlon special offer at Underwood?
The Lucky Numbers offer?
That's right. Well, now there's another fantastic offer. Great savings on Revlon toiletries. Look.
Special large sizes of Flex shampoo and balsam conditioner for only 99p each. And ZP11 shampoo for only 69p.
And there are more Revlon offers at Underwood.
Going out tonight, then?
Underwood, feeling good. Good Friday shop to shopping.
Underwood. Branches all over central London.
18 minutes to 5 o'clock. This is Dr. Hook. When you're in love with a beautiful woman.
When you're in love with a beautiful woman.
There, you see the problems? Dr. Hook, when you're in love with a beautiful woman. Now, if you are amongst the people who believe that citizens' band radio should be introduced and legalized in this country, well, it's already been introduced, but not legally. Open line for you tonight with Adrian Love at 7:30. Adrian's guest is Richard Nichols. They will be discussing the practical uses of CB radio.
Walking down the main street.
Reggae for it now, Bill Lovelady. Earlier on today at the Central Hall, Westminster, the European Model Railway Festival opened, and it's on there until the 1st of September. It's open every day from 12 noon till 7 p.m. Admission today, the opening day was £1.80, but it gets much cheaper starting tomorrow. 90p for adults and 40p for kids. That's the Central Hall, Westminster, European Model Railway Festival. It's on till the 1st of September.
You can't forget Brown Sale, the final days of incredible reductions on beautiful designer collection clothes for him and her. Tremendous savings, some half price. Browns of Sloane Street and South Morton Street. The unforgettable sale.
Bob Wilson proudly presents the Ealing Common Great Holiday Fun Fair, now open daily until next Tuesday, 28th August, except Sunday. Bigger, brighter than ever. Super fun for the whole family.
Hello. Today I want to carry out the first ever radio experiment in thought transference. I want you all out there to think of the perfect bank holiday treat. Start when you hear the chime. Good. The message is coming through. The plump, juicy breast. Und the meaty thighs. Yes, I can see it now. Wunderbar. It's a turkey. Good thinking, everyone. Ein turkey for the bank holiday. What a lovely thought.
A new film by Woody Allen, Manhattan.
Chapter 1. He was as tough as the city he loved. Behind his black-rimmed glasses was the coiled sexual power of a jungle cat. Oh, I love this. New York was his town, and it always would be.
Woody Allen, Diane Keaton, Michael Murphy, Mariel Hemingway, Meryl Streep, and Anne Byrne. Manhattan, written by Woody Allen and Marshall Brickman.
Now showing Gate Notting Hill, Classic Oxford Street, Cinecentre Panton Street, and Screen on the Hill, Certificate AA.
Capital Radio is recording a very special voice on the night of the 9th and the 10th of September, the one and only Sarah Vaughan.
I want you come home, Bill Bailey. Come on home. She moans the whole night long.
Both of Sarah Vaughan's concerts at the Royal Festival Hall will be recorded for future broadcast on Capital. But if you'd like to be there, tickets are available from the Festival Hall box office from $2.50 to $5.50. That's Sarah Vaughan with support act the Ronnie Scott Quartet, live at the Festival Hall at 7:30 p.m. on the 9th and 10th of September. The box office number is 01-928-3191. That's 928-3191.
I'm to play a record for Gary Woodward, who's probably at work, from Debbie, who's probably sunning herself on a beach in Newquay. But then again, she's probably staring out the window looking at the rain. Gary from Debbie. Here's something new by Royce. Is it love? Is that good? Royce with their new album Rainbow Connection 4, Is It Love You're After? Later on tonight, about 9:20, the flat share line will be open with Alan Freeman. If you have space in your place, call in the details tonight and we'll have a brand new flat share list printed up and made available if you're looking for somewhere to live tomorrow morning. It'll be available from the Capitol foyer from 11 o'clock.
Monday can be fun! In an attempt to get at your chuckle buds, Capital Radio this Bank Holiday Monday brings you a whole day of side-splitting, mirth-inducing fun.
He's right, folks. Apart from the usual fab non-stop hits, this Monday Capital turns into a fun factory.
Jokes galore and more on 194. This Monday Fun Day.
Okay, it's nearly 5 o'clock. Stand by after 5 for today's 10 most requested songs on the Capital Hitline.
Eagle's Wing. A magnificent film bristles with suspense, says the Daily Mirror. Eagle's Wing ravishes the eye. Immense style and conviction, excellently directed by Anthony Harvey, one of the best westerns for years. Sunday Express. Eagle's Wing, mightily impressive. At last, a British-backed film we can be proud of. Daily Mail. Eagle's Wing, superbly photographed drama of heroism. Compelling. News of the World. Eagle's Wing, Certificate A, Prince Charles Cinema, Leicester Square, now.
Vogue Interiors price-shattering sale, now and all day holiday Monday. Massive stocks of bedding and furniture must be eliminated. Aim for Vogue Interiors at Sevenoaks Way, Orpington, Purley Way, Croydon, Lee Green, Kingston, or the Great West Road, Brentford. Zero in on unrepeatable bargains this holiday Monday.
Superior interiors from Vogue.
Vogue Interior sale now and all day holiday Monday at Orpington, Croydon, Lee Green, Kingston and Brentford.
Capital on 194 medium wave and VHF 95.8.
Independent Radio News at 5, Sarah Ward. The runaway teenage sweethearts, Nick Wellings and Sue Pengelly, have walked away free from the High Court in London after a brief appearance there this afternoon. The couple, both aged 16 and from Surrey, calmly walked into the court at lunchtime today, having dodged the authorities since Sue's father got an arrest-on-site warrant at the same court on Tuesday. The sweethearts disappeared from their homes 3 weeks ago to run away together. Last night they made off from a hotel in North Wales just before police arrived. They then drove to London in an old banger they bought for £50 to give themselves up at the court and to appear before the same judge who'd issued the arrest-on-site warrant. Our reporter Tom Pollock was at the brief hearing.
The two runaway lovers turned up at the High Court 3 hours ago out of the blue in a brief hearing before Mr. Justice Arnold. He lifted the warrant for their arrest of Sarah, but the injunction preventing Nick Welling from Oxshott from seeing Susan from the neighbouring Cobham town of Surrey still stands. The two of them sat 15 feet apart in the oak-panelled courtroom. The judge said no further action of a penal nature was either necessary or contemplated. He thanked reporters for the publicity which had resulted in the two teenagers coming before the court, and although he couldn't issue a direction, he appealed to the 30 or so reporters for moderation and discretion. He particularly asked them not to pester the homes of the two youngsters. He added, in the interest of these young people, the spotlight of publicity which has been turned on them should now be turned off. Tom Pollock, IRN at the High Court.
The threat of rail chaos is still on the cards after an urgent meeting between the three rail unions. They're angry at a British Rail plan to move freight traffic from the East Coast Main Line to the West Coast, which could put jobs at risk, a plan they say they haven't been consulted on. Now they're going to meet the Railway Board, and Ray Buckton, General Secretary of the Drivers' Union, ASLEF, says they're united in their stand.
Everybody's agreed that what we've done, what the British Railways Board's done is wrong, insofar as the machinery and the procedures are concerned. And now the three trade unions are going to meet the British Railways Board at 5:30.
So where do we stand now on the strike threat?
As far as I'm concerned, we shall go over there, and if they don't withdraw it, then we shall have to consider where we go from there.
A band of 16 desperate convicts are on the run in the United States, having broken out of a prison in Maryland earlier today. They were among a group of 30 convicts involved in a prison break into the surrounding countryside. Andrew Mandelstam reports from Washington, one of the cities believed to be a target for the escapers.
So far, only 14 of the 30 convicts have been recaptured. Many of those still at large are killers, and police have issued an urgent appeal to motorists asking them not to pick up any hitchhikers in the area. It's feared that some of the prisoners may already have reached the center of Washington, D.C. Others could be as far as the neighboring city of Baltimore. The escape had been planned with military precision. The prisoners, using a jeweler's file, were able to saw through one of their dormitory window bars and then cut an opening in the wire fence which surrounds the jail. The authorities believe that they must have had outside help. Andrew Mandelstam, IRN, Washington.
Independent Radio News, it's 3 minutes past 5.
Capital Radio, in tune with London.
Weather, well, hope you haven't planned a picnic. It's going to be cloudy with showers, some of them heavy through this evening and tonight, and thunder at times. Tonight's low 11 degrees, a cloudy start for tomorrow, but some sun bursting through in the afternoon. But rather cool. Tomorrow's high only 17 degrees centigrade. The Hitline Top 10. These are the most requested songs on 3887671, the ones you've been calling in since this time yesterday. And new at number 10, Sister Sledge and Lost in Music. Lost in Music, there's our new number 10 today on the Hitline, Sister Sledge. 8 minutes past 5. Cruel to Be Kind, or This Hurts Me More Than It Hurts You. What a lot of nonsense. Cruel to Be Kind, Nick Lowe, number 9 today. Very quiet on the roads. At the moment, the only problem is the roadworks at Hampton Court Way at the junction with Hampton Court Road. Quite a lot of congestion there. An early warning, there will be spray gripping in Knightsbridge this evening from 7:30 until 2 o'clock tomorrow morning on Kings Road at the junction with Eccleston Road and on William Street in Knightsbridge. So that'll be causing some congestion later. Number 8 after this.
Elvis, the movie. The film that shows you the dramatic story behind the man who became the king of rock and roll. Elvis, the story of his rise to success, his loneliness and his heartbreaks. Kurt Russell stars as Elvis Presley, Shelley Winters as his mother, in the most eagerly awaited film of the decade. See Elvis, the movie. Now showing at Classic Haymarket, Studio Oxford Street, Scene Leicester Square, and other leading cinemas around London.
From Wednesday the 29th at the Old Vic, a new production of Gogol's The Government Inspector, an uproarious satire on local government corruption, starring Ian Richardson.
All these poor boobies seem to have taken me for some sort of government official.
It's set in Russia, but you'll find the humour is right up your street. The Government Inspector at the Old Vic, a minute away from Waterloo Station. Ring 01 928 7616 and book now, 928 7616.
The streets of London are deserted. The town is empty. The people have fled to Paris on the Seajet Midday Express. Get out of London now. Ring Seajet on 012226464 while there's still time. 222-6464. £15 to reach Paris. It's a small price to pay.
Straight Lines by New Music, number 8. Very 60s sounding. That's by New Music. It's called Straight Lines and it's today's number 8. 17 minutes past 5 o'clock. The Hitline Top 10. Here's Ian Hunter, Chips, number 7. Ships. That's Ian Hunter, and that's number 7 today. Just a fast word again about our Capital Helpline special day that we're having today. You may have just got home. Well, if maybe you'd like to do some work at home, earn some spare cash, we have some experts with us today answering the helpline phones until 6 o'clock this evening. If you'd like to talk to them, you have until 6 to call. All in confidence, of course. The helpline number is 388-7575. Number 6 in a minute.
Capital Record Break.
Get ready for Rainbow Connection 4, the new album from Rolls Royce. A spectrum of the unique Rolls Royce sound.
And the spirit we left behind. And I wonder where you are tonight.
Rolls Royce, Rainbow Connection 4. Listen to it.
Another pork pie, Harry?
Ah, it's not every day you wimp fools.
Fire, Harry. Look at that princess in Pollock's window.
Magic, isn't it? Let's go in.
Excuse me?
Yes, sir, can I help?
Aye. Is there a mint princess fit mother-in-law? She's a big woman, you know.
The Princess is particularly spacious with one of the best town test mileage figures in its class. Van Alex have a wide selection of models.
What about Maxi?
The Max is roomy and economical, ideal for carrying the pigeons.
The Marina's a real eye catcher.
And great value too, sir, with its smooth O-Series engine and comfortable...